Mi mancherai se te ne vai, mi mancherà la tua serenità, le tue parole come canzoni al vento e l'amore che ora porti via mi mancherai se te ne vai. Ora e per sempre non so come vivrei e l'allegria, amica mia, va via con te, mi mancherai, perché vai via, perché l'amore in te si è spento, perché non cambierà niente, lo so, e dentro sento te. Mi mancherai, perché vai via, perché l'amore in te si è spento, perché non cambierà niente, lo so, e dentro sento che dei nostri giorni e notti insieme noi, i tuoi sorrisi quando si fa buio, la tua ingenuità da bambina tu mi mancherai, amore mio, mi guardo e trovo un vuoto dentro me. E l'allegria, amica mia, va via con
I've got the world on a string, I'm sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, oh, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life's a wonderful thing. As long as I've got that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world and what a life. I'm in love. Life is a wonderful thing. As long as I hold the string, I'd be a crazy so-and-so if I should ever let her go. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, what a life. Oh, what a world, what a life. Oh, what a world, what a life. 'Cause I'm in love. I'm in love. And what a wonderful...
Here we go, check. Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Coronado High School graduating class of 2024. Excellence by design, the Coronado High School philosophy is demonstrated in all that we do. With this belief in mind, our graduates respectfully request that parents, family members, and all guests enjoy today's ceremony with the dignity of today's event in mind. Mindful applause and thoughtful celebrations will ensure all graduates have the opportunity to hear their name called when families and chance to celebrate in that moment. With this goal in mind, we ask for your cooperation, especially during the presentation of the diplomas. We're also grateful you are here and welcome the chance to celebrate with you. Please enjoy today's ceremony. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating and welcoming the Coronado High School graduating class of 2024.
welcome to the Coronado High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. My name is Michaela Click, and I'm the Student Body Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the national anthem sung by the Coronado High School Madrigals under the direction of Mr. Eric Fleischer. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Dawn's early light.
Thank you. Please be seated. My name is Kylie Petroza, and I am the Senior Class Secretary. Welcome, honored guests, parents, families, friends, and fellow graduates to the Coronado High School Class of 2024 Commencement Ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce the Clark County School District dignitaries, distinguished guests, and Coronado High School faculty that are with us today. Dignitaries, please stand as your name is called. Miss Lisa Guzman, Clark County School District Board of School Trustee Clerk. Miss Ramona Esparza Stoffergan, Clark County School District Board of School Trustee Member. Miss Deanna Jauskolski, School Region Superintendent. Mr. Mike Piccinini, Coronado High School Principal. Mr. Matt Johnson, Coronado High School Faculty Member, Reader of Names. Miss Lori Jorgensen, Coronado High School Faculty Member, Reader of Names. The graduates would also like to recognize and thank the many important educators who have played an essential role in making today possible. To represent this idea, we would like to invite future Cougars and representatives from the Coronado High School graduating class of 2036 to take the stage. Please remember, this is where we started. Mr. Josh Wickler, Bob Miller Middle School Principal. Mr. Jonathan Yuddick, Lamping Elementary School Principal, accompanied by student Juliet Salz. Miss Tara Garman Dutch, Glenn Taylor Elementary School Principal, accompanied by student Banks Otson. Miss Misty Tyler, Twitchell Elementary School Principal, accompanied by student Mila Benova. Miss Rhonda Reedham, Vanderburg Elementary School Principal, accompanied by student Vidal Bartels. Miss Tony Ann Perales, Elise Wolf Elementary School Assistant Principal, accompanied by student Mateo Norris. Miss Heather Mounts, Del Webb Middle School Principal. The class of 2024 wishes to extend our sincerest thanks and endless appreciation to the many educators who have helped us reach this milestone. We have grown into the men and women we are today with so much help and guidance. Please give the class of 2036 and those who came after them the same love, attention, and opportunities. One day they will stand here as graduates. Guests, please join us in welcoming and thanking our dignitaries and guests with your applause. Thank you. Please give your attention now to Evan Stark, our student body treasurer.
Hello, I'm Evan Stark, your student body treasurer. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Coronado High School Madrigals under the direction of Mr. Eric Fleischer, performing our senior song, Vienna, by Billy Joel. Thank you for that amazing performance. As a tribute to the resounding success of Coronado's students, we have over 30 valedictorians in this class of 2024. Tonight, we will be hearing from 3 of them. Our first valedictorians will present a joint speech. Please give your attention to David and Miley Ballman.
Welcome, parents, teachers, distinguished faculty, and especially the class of 2024.
The class that has accomplished more than any other class before it. Hi everyone, my name is David.
And my name is Miley. It's been an amazing 4 years with you all.
A long 4 years, but amazing nonetheless.
Freshman year seems so far away. Online school, not really knowing our teachers or classmates, and watching—
I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know about y'all, but all I remember from freshman year is waking up, logging into Google Meets, and then going straight back to sleep.
Sophomore year was pretty crazy too. I mean, we wore masks the whole time, we barely knew what our teachers' faces looked like, and we didn't know our way around this huge school.
Junior year finally felt like high school, but it was also the hardest year without a doubt. We had to start thinking about college, we took the ACT, and grades mattered more than ever.
And then senior year. This year, all we wanted to do was get done and get out.
All jokes aside, the class of 24 has accomplished so much.
Let's see. Women's golf, men's golf, women's swim and dive, flag football, varsity quiz, and softball all won state.
Don't forget about boys soccer. We won state too.
So did women's soccer. They also won state.
Our class had 6 national merit finalists,
as well as 34 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian in a class of 734 students.
We made it through the craziness that was COVID-19.
We've won millions of dollars in scholarships.
And the class of 24 has students going all over the world for jobs, internships, colleges, trade schools, and religious pursuits.
The class of 24 has pushed through so much adversity, and we've come out on the other side victorious. I mean, we're the only class that never got a real freshman year.
Yeah, our sophomore year was kind of like our freshman year. But our high school experience might have been a little bit different than a lot of yours.
Not only because we're twins, but because we got to go through all of these new experiences together. I mean, while everybody was alone in their houses learning the ropes in 2020, we were going through it together, never alone, and always having someone to turn to when it got hard.
Being a twin is more than just sharing a birthday and some genetics. It's having a built-in best friend that you know is going to have your back no matter what.
Together, we've navigated the complexities of high school, cheered each other on in our respective sports, and celebrated each other's victories, big and small.
We are so lucky to have each other, and we hope that each and every one of you finds your twin out there too.
And we wanted to say thank you to the people that have supported us the most along the way.
I know that we would not be here without our mom.
Or our dad. They're the best people we know.
And we couldn't have done any of this without them.
Class of 24, we are so excited to see what the future holds for all of you.
So as our time here draws to a close, we leave you with one last statement.
May all that you wish for be the least that you achieve. Thank you. Now, please give your attention to our next valedictorian speaker, Mia Tashan.
In case all the pomp and circumstance didn't remind you, our senior year and our high school experience is about to end. And a year full of senioritis, stressful college applications that didn't always turn out the way they expected, and last tournaments, last football games, and last proms. Somehow, we finally made it. For many of us, these 4 years have passed in the blink of an eye. High school has allowed us to grow into who we are today and whomever we'll become in the future. Let's take this as a moment to truly recognize Coronado's class of 2024. Because you know what is definitely scarier than giving this speech? How about starting your high school experience entirely online in the midst of a global pandemic? Having your first steps on campus occur during your sophomore year, making you feel like a freshman all over again? And of course, the ACTs last year were awful. I mean, come on, a writing section, Really? When you put things into perspective that way, it makes our next hurdle feel like a walk in the park. Or, should I say, a walk across the stage? Because the scariest thing that we have ever had to do is also quite possibly the most exciting. We are about to graduate. But really, it's been so much more than just high school. School has been our life for 13 years. It's so easy to forget how far each and every one of us have come. I mean, think about it. In kindergarten, we literally did not know how to read or write our own names. I mean, how crazy is that? But now, the culmination of each of our efforts is finally about to pay off. All the late nights spent studying, the pop quizzes that annoyed the heck out of us, the Friday night light football games, the group projects that only some of us enjoyed, the uncontrollable laughter with our friends. While Coronado, of course, gave us a great education, what I will never forget is how it helped me find a family. And for so many of you, it has as well. These past 4 years, I have seen friendships grow in the unlikeliest of places. I've seen people bond over dissecting cats and anatomy and writing way too long proofs in geometry. I've seen enemies turn into friends and friendships turn into something more. I've seen a strong and supportive student body. But most importantly, I've had the privilege of seeing the start of so many of your stories. Cougars, we have while this chapter might be closing within the hour, an even better one is about to start. We have the whole world ahead of us. The rest of our lives are waiting for us just outside those doors. 50 years from now, when all that's left is the memory of Coronado, I know I won't be thinking about that one math test that I failed. I'll be thinking about the people who made this journey worth it. I might not know all of your names, but we share the unmistakable bond of going through this crazy experience together. As we scatter across the country for the next big adventure that awaits us, remember that you always have a home here in Nevada, at Coronado. Thank you. And now, please give your attention to the Coronado High School Band, directed by Josh Matthews, performing for you, LOL, by Robert Buckley.
Thank you for that amazing performance. And now I am pleased to introduce our student body president, Grace Angelo.
Thank you, Michaela. Hello, everyone. My name is Grace Angelo, and I am eternally grateful to have had the honor of serving as your student body president this year. I would like to start by welcoming everyone to the ceremony that marks the end of our adolescence and the beginning of the journey through the triumphs and tribulations that is adulthood. Attending Coronado has been an experience that has undoubtedly begun to shape me into the person I am becoming. I want to thank the staff for creating a beautiful community of learning that has given all of us the opportunity to grow both as students and as people. Now, I can't speak for everyone when it comes to the individualized experience that high school has given us, so instead, I would like to share some things that I've learned from my own involvement. I had the pleasure of befriending the former student body president from Coral Academy of Science my sophomore year, and he once told me something that will probably stick with me for the rest of my life. He told me that 50% of people in this world, no matter what you do, no matter if you're smart, no matter if you're pretty, no matter if you're rich, no matter if you're seemingly perfect, 50% of people in this world will dislike you out of human nature for no given reason. I would be lying if I said that high school isn't a bit brutal at times, but what helps this inevitable fate is having security within yourself. High school has a way of inescapably revealing our truths to the world, but this can turn into something truly profound when met with resilience and self-assurance. No matter who we are or what we do, we can't control how other people perceive us. However, we do have absolute control over how we perceive ourselves and what we choose to do with our own self-image. Throughout high school, we've all faced moments of doubt and criticism, but despite these trials, we've also been able to discover our strengths and resilience. We've been able to stay true to ourselves in the face of adversity, defend our values and beliefs to others, and conquer challenges that we never could have seen coming. And so as we prepare to exit this stadium tonight, turning our high school experiences into mere memories, we carry these invaluable lessons that we've collected from our time at Coronado. We may encounter moments of uncertainty and doubt, but it's during those times that the lessons learned within those walls will guide us. We remember that true success is not measured by peer validation or acceptance of others, but by the depth of our character and the integrity of our actions. With determination in our hearts and a commitment to continuous growth, I have no doubt that each and every one of us will embark on a journey filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. Before I turn the spotlight over to our next speaker, I would like to thank a few people who have impacted my personal journey and helped me reach this milestone. Ms. Jorgensen and Ms. Merritt, thank you and congratulations on growing the capstone program over the past couple of years. Taking your classes not only gave me the knowledge of an impactful researcher, but you also gave me the confidence to be able to stand up here and address you all tonight. Ms. Reich, thank you for taking care of me and the rest of the council. I can imagine being thrown into the world of student council is extremely intimidating, but you've been able to take on the responsibility with much tenacity and courage, and I extremely admire you for it. To my parents, Dan, Selena, and Donnie, thank you for loving me unconditionally and for supporting me throughout all my ambitions. And to Ashlyn, thank you for being my best friend. I have the strength to accept every new day and every new challenge, knowing that you'll be by my side through it all. I love you. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our futures await, and I have every ounce of confidence that we will rise to meet them with grace and unwavering determination. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to announce our senior class poet, Lauren Yarbrough, reciting the senior class poem, Colors of the Year.
Colors of the Years. The first few notes written in a song, seeds in soil that grew with the dawn, series of actions that constructed our status, years accumulated like colors on a canvas. Freshman year washed in shades of blue, masks bought in bulk with a similar hue, tabs on our computers labeled as Zoom, a flower in its bud that had yet to bloom. Then sophomore year gleamed with a pearly white. Things once familiar were foreign delights, boards in a classroom and printed worksheets, our friends' smiles paired with rosy cheeks. Junior year alight with a striking red, pen marks on tests read, "Write this instead." We realized perfection was impossible to earn, yet a fiery passion blossomed as we learned. Senior year layered with red, white, and blue, hearts left broken and dreams that came true. Harmonies weaved together in a bittersweet tune. The end credits rolled at a time too soon. Blue for the year of building foundations, white for the blessings and unifications, red for our flourished potential along the way. Colors Coronado will forever display. Now we journey with these pieces of art, precious experiences that live on in our hearts. We'll carry them with us towards this vast unknown, making more colors of the years our own. Thank you. Our farewell address will now be presented by Leilani Para, Senior Class President.
Good evening, Coronado High School parents, families, and faculty members, and fellow graduates. My name is Leilani Para, and I am filled with a deep sense of honor and gratitude to have been the class of 2024 Senior Class President. Today we are gathered to celebrate the completion of our high school journey, and I couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. I would like to thank everyone who has made this night possible, as well as our parents, families, and friends who have stood by us through every high and low. Your love, sacrifices, and endless belief in our abilities have been the driving force behind our success. And a special thank you to my mom, dad, and brother who never stopped believing in me. As we reflect on these past 4 years, we are reminded of the countless lessons we have learned both inside and outside the classroom. The start of our high school journey was tainted by the pandemic and online school. While it may not have been ideal, it is important to remember that it has taught us to adapt to change, as well as to appreciate the simple things in life we often overlook. The start of our sophomore year, we emerged with a new sense of excitement to experience things that were taken for granted, such as having lunch with friends, attending football games, and school dances. We have experienced moments of love, pain, laughter, sadness, success, failure, and through it all, we have grown stronger, wiser, and more resilient. We have formed lifelong friendships, discovered our passions, and embarked on a journey of self-discovery. Each of us has a unique story to tell, filled with achievements, setbacks, and valuable life lessons that have shaped us into the remarkable individuals that stand before me. Today, we celebrate the completion of our high school journey, through which has been a period of immense growth and learning for us all. We have each gone through our own trials and tribulations and learned the strength we each possess to keep moving forward. Today, I applaud you, not only for your academic success, but for everything you overcame that has helped you grow into the people I see before me. Remember that success is not defined by the titles we hold, but by the impact we make on the lives of others. As you embark on your journey beyond Coronado, I urge you to stay true to your values, follow your passions, and never lose sight of the dreams that ignite your soul. Congratulations on this incredible achievement, and in the words of Roosevelt, The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So with that, go on and dream big. The future is yours. Thank you. Now please give your attention to our principal, Mr. Piccinini.
I want to begin by welcoming parents and loved ones, friends, faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, students here to celebrate the Coronado High School graduating class of 2024. To summarize this moment in words will not meet the significance of today's occasion, but I will do my best to give today's ceremony justice in this address. To stand here and appreciate this event is something I will never take for granted. I am so grateful that we are in this room celebrating together in honor of your students. To begin, I'd like to ask the graduating class of 2024 to stand and be recognized. Cougars, you make us so proud. And remind us how bright the future is. Students, before you sit, I'd ask you to turn and look into the crowd. Look around and see our proud Cougar Nation. The level of support and love in this room is overwhelming. Please take a moment and find the people in the crowd who are here to support you, your parents and family and teachers and coaches and friends and loved ones you have invited. Wave at them and smile to recognize the sacrifices made by your family. Students, please give your parents a round of applause. Thank you. Graduates, you may be seated. Today's address is intended to be reflective. Telling the story of our past and looking into the future will help us gauge our place now and guide us moving forward. Imagine that the graduates of the class of 24 began their academic careers as kindergartners in the fall of 2011. At the time, the world population exceeded 7 billion people for the first time in human history, ironically, all of which grew up to be Taylor Swift fans. The United States withdrew our final troops from occupation in Iraq, officially ending our war with Saddam Hussein. Oprah Winfrey aired her last television show, ending the era of daytime talk shows. But Game of Thrones premiered on HBO, giving us a decade of fantasy drama not too dissimilar from Jerry Springer. In May, Osama bin Laden was killed in an operation led by SEAL Team 6, providing some small closure to the events of September 11th, followed sadly by the death of Apple founder Steve Jobs. Captain America, the first Avenger, debuted, along with the final installment of the Harry Potter series, The Deathly Hallows Part 2. Drake dropped his second album, Take Care. One Direction released their first album, and the video game Minecraft was launched on all platforms. Even though Charlie Sheen was fired from 2.5 Men after demonstrating an insane new level of celebrity bad behavior, these were still glorious times. With all we've been through and thinking of the small people who graced the stage earlier today, the class of 2036 will live in a world where mankind's innovation challenges the impossible. Man-made technology is exploring our galaxy as we speak in the spirit of Columbus, well beyond the reach of our civilization searching for life. Medical research and advancing technology has grown beyond imagination to the level of science fiction where human organs can be grown in laboratories. And energy research harnesses the power of the sun and the wind visibly in our own backyard, revolutionizing new technologies that will change the landscape of our society's future. When the kinders leave high school in 2036, automated cars will likely fly, Marty McFly style. Uber Eats will be delivered by drones. Actually, on many college campuses, they already are. And Alexa will no doubt be able to do your taxes. For the first time in as many years, the future seems bright. Incidentally, I asked ChatGPT for feedback on this speech. It said, and I quote, "What a heartfelt and inspiring address. It beautifully captures the essence of the significant moment for the graduating class, weaving together reflections of the past, present, and future with wisdom and optimism." It also gave me a 7-point response highlighting each section, 1 area for improvement, and an overall rating of 9 out of 10. Recommending that I, and I quote, "incorporate some rhetorical devices to further engage the audience and enhance delivery." The machines are going to be a threat, people. We should realize that. In thinking about these many examples, the past comparatively was amazing. There is hopefulness in a bright future. But what about now? Our graduates will be compelled, not by choice, but obligation, to lead us and our uncertain futures. In doing so, they will need to rely on all they've learned. Their vast skill sets, their dispositions, and areas of excellence are all needed now more than ever. But beyond that, I would challenge we need their character, their moral aptitude, those soft skills that employers talk about but rarely cherish above competency. Morality and character, empathy and compassion, the core of what has been pushed aside and devalued in the path of progress, seems to be at the heart of what's missing. The season finale of For All Mankind closed this year pursuing this thought. Margot said, "I was always told that we shouldn't let personal feelings cloud our search for the truth. But I don't think that's right. Feelings may not be convenient. They may even slow progress, but they are also the only way to truly understand the world around us and the new worlds that await us." Our many generations, and to be fair, all generations, are worlds and lifetimes apart. We highlight these differences by comparing. Boomers this, and Gen X that, and Gen Y, and Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. We give them nicknames: the greatest generation, the silent generation, the millennials, the iGens, Elvis versus the Beatles, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. We're better, you're better, be quiet, boomer. It's in our nature to categorize and compare and then value accordingly. But for the briefest of moments, we find peaceful coexistence and connection almost always through our feelings. Like right now, as a parent and as a principal, I feel happy and scared and optimistic and sad and confident and worried. And I know I feel the same as many of you. And I imagine our kids sitting center stage feel exactly the same. Happy and scared and optimistic and sad and confident and worried. From infants to great-grandparents, potentially as many as 6 different generations together here today. For the briefest of moments, we all share the same feelings together. We are happy and scared and optimistic and sad and confident and worried. But above all else, I know we are proud, endlessly proud of all of you, each of us. Just so proud. And maybe each of us is a little bit more proud of one of you, more than any other person here. And if we could each tell that one person how amazing their lives will be, and how excited and hopeful we are for them, and just how important they had been to us, and how our lives will be a little bit sad that they are moving on and likely away from us, but we know that after all the challenges and work, the exhausting grind that they have pushed through, that an amazing life waits ahead of them. That together we all know it was worth it. I would challenge all of us to remember how we feel right now, and to tell that one person often, and more than we think we should, how we feel. If each of us did that, imagine how much better it would feel for ourselves, for each other, and together. I imagine this would be a wonderful path worth traveling. Today, I will close my remarks with two thoughts. First, I would remind us all to be kind. I would remind you to not misunderstand the difference between kindness and weakness. Following the Boston Marathon bombings of 2013, Patton Oswalt wrote the following in response. When you spot violence or bigotry or intolerance or fear or garden variety misogyny, hatred, or ignorance, look it in the eye and think, we, the good, outnumber the evil, and we always will. Be part of the good and the courageous and the unafraid. Let your instincts guide you, the path will be clear. Secondly, if luck favors the prepared, I wish you diligence in preparation. I wish you determination. I wish you the courage to be unafraid when times are hard. I wish you empathy to help others, and most importantly, I wish you endless success and the desire to move through the world demonstrating humility in your pursuit of happiness. Be relentless in your adventures, and remember that fairy tales are indeed true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they promise that dragons can be beaten. Sitting among us today are future doctors and lawyers, civil activists, artists, engineers, community leaders, and philanthropists. My hope remains the same for each of you. When you grow up, I hope you are happy. Pursue it relentlessly and without apology. You deserve nothing less. Dave Matthews wrote, "It's not where you go, but who you're with that really matters. Wherever adventure leads, choose your companions, find your courage, and go full speed together." Class of 23, thank you so much. And now, as the duly appointed principal of Coronado High School, it is my honor and privilege to present the graduating class of 2024, and I hereby certify that this group of young men and women seated here today have completed the course of study and credit requirements prescribed by the Clark County School District Board of Trustees and the Nevada Department of Education, and are qualified to receive their appropriate diploma, each according to his or her individual achievements. I will now invite our school board member, Ms. Lisa Guzman, to come forward and receive Coronado's graduating class of 2024 and share a few words.
Thank you. I am Trustee Guzman, and what you don't realize is that we started this adventure together. When you were a freshman, I was a freshman trustee, and we are ending this journey together, but oh, the places you will go. So on behalf of the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District's Board of School Trustees, I am honored to accept Coronado High School's class of 2024. Go Cougars! Mr. Piccinini, please come back to the podium.
At this time, dignitaries and faculty members and students on stage, please take your positions for graduation, so you may go down. As we are moving to our places to prepare to read the names of our graduates, and please remind everybody that Coronado High School has a reputation of having very possibly the finest graduation here in our valley year after year. I'm sure this year will be no different. Our common goal today is to provide each of the young men and women receiving their diploma the respect, recognition, and honor that they deserve, which is simply not possible without the cooperation of all those in attendance. Once we start, you will realize that we read the names of the graduates in quick succession, and if members of the audience are yelling and calling out, it makes it challenging to hear the names of those graduates being recognized. So for the sake of our graduates, please enjoy the time with these fine men and women. Thank you so much.
Grace Ann Angelo.
Rachel Ben-Walid.
Lauren Danny Yarbrough.
Michael Anthony Denman.
Mia Alexis Tashan.
Lauren Elizabeth Howell.
Miley Moon Bauman.
Macy Elizabeth Elaine Jontic.
David Bauman.
Jeremiah Preston Kemp.
Evan Ryan Stark.
Ella Grace King.
Michaela Elise Click.
Caitlin Rose Larson.
Leilani Para.
Isaiah Littman.
Kylie Jane Petroza.
Lillian Sky Moncrief.
Anna Margaret Brown.
Jordan Tate Parker.
Trevor Luca Feng.
Zachary Ronald Reddy.
Darren Shao Hung.
Nina Renee Rivera Gonzalez.
Tristan Bell Kelleher.
Mackenzie Alicia Shepard.
Maxim Kern.
Ethan Michael Basa Tahaji.
Megan Evelyn Kingman.
Chloe Milena Waldron.
Andre Dominic Montes Lee.
Graham Norman Wynot.
Andrew John Marrero.
Charlie Ye.
Harrison Sungmin Park.
Daniel Yoon Zelich.
Darren Trong Pham.
Nicole Abella.
Sanjana Reddy.
Dylan Michael Aguilar.
Alina Johanna Sheikh.
Peyton Maria Baldazan.
Taylor Leanne Sims.
Sophia Susanna Bingham.
Zian Wang.
Nicole Julia Blahoska.
Katie Yirei Yi.
Brigham Ray Blazard.
Alice Gaun Kim.
Layla James Boren.
Lisa Agadanjian.
Spencer Brad Burton.
Paige Kylie Amos.
Jasmine Iman. Caden Robert Salaya.
Ali Sophia Bakaber.
Alexia Jackson Sessup.
Caitlin Elizabeth Bartel.
Clarice Tae-hee Chung.
Connor Joseph Bentz.
Kelsey Ann Collier.
Allison Ryan Blanco.
Anisha Degar.
and Grace Bookman,
Arba Dima.
Rowan Kate Bringhurst,
Gregory Dion Dunlap.
and Elisa Rose Bustos,
Olga D. Feldman.
Aiden Franz Pasag Camacho,
Evan Antonio Festa.
Kaylee Rose Salaya,
Ella Jane Gussick.
Charlize Sylvia Shea Cheatham,
Mason Dean Hankins.
Sophia Sicolo,
Jacqueline Christine Harper.
Jokas Rianne Cunanan,
Sienna Van Howard.
Thomas Gilbert Dawson,
Ella Pearl Jacobson.
Julia Sun Dolan,
Arnav Jayapandian.
Eva Feldman,
Rashawn Iman Johnson.
Marley Jane Fenton,
Pradnya Kapali.
Brianna Gracia,
Caleb Alexander Kuhn.
Alana Eva Gutierrez,
Hannah Lachinsky.
Sean Jacob Hansen,
Sunny Lee.
William Nicholas Higgins,
Patrick John Logan.
Sophia Yuri Ishmael,
Michaela Mihung Luong.
Nusha Janabi,
Joshua Daniel McLaughlin.
Timothy Jiang,
Rylan Kaipono Miao.
Austin Kiyomi Joyce,
Maxwell Montees.
Roy Hee-Young-gi Kim,
Andrew Atsushi Moss.
Brody Martin Kurata,
Crystal Simone Pantelis Hemmers.
Mina Trisha Lewis,
Evan Balasir.
Christian Jacob Lingat,
Eva Ariana Para Sosa.
Keith Tyler Lund,
Penelope Marilyn Phillips.
Brandon Junming Lee Mao,
Isabel Grace Peterzak.
Nicole Michelle Merzad,
Reese Dizon Ramos.
Giovanna Kathleen Milani,
Zaid Santiago.
Louis Alvin Moraes,
Grant Cole Sundrup.
Alize Laxa Nazareno,
Haley Joe Ray Tidball.
Natalie Pedersen,
Allie Lynn Ulmer.
Cameron Stephanie Piccinini,
Kellen Carl Vermees.
Van Michael Panawaz,
Michael Alexander Vogel.
Corwin Michael Ringler,
Paige Wayment.
Garrett Houston Scow,
Parker Ryan Woodward.
Addison Ava Stanton,
Wansun Yu.
Scott Isaac Tilton,
Lotus Jen.
Stella Nicole Van Aken,
Kyle Robert Anderson.
Madeline Rebecca Vernacci.
Sophia Grace Aquino.
Kira Nicole Wallace.
Nathan Evan Avila.
Trevor Lewis Woods.
Ashlyn Santiago Baltazar.
Millen Yoon.
Justin Angelo Bizanski.
Nia Nicole Youngblood.
Christopher John Biag.
Seth William Alvarez.
Lane Diego Caro.
Michael Dave Nicholas Anisco.
Gary Lamar Clark.
Morgan Anley Arend.
Tova Fina Craig.
William Elio Baca.
Sarmad Dalla.
Jack Paul Bennett.
Audrey Love Ellis.
Haridi Snehel Baca.
Isabella Suzanne Erickson.
Ivy Deborah Markowitz.
Isabella Rose Goolsby.
Austin Childs.
Rebecca Ellen Grounds.
Avery Kalura.
Logan Jonah Harms.
Nicholas Crucis.
Angelina Mary Hasso.
Dolan Maximus Juwixi.
Mia Ann Hauser.
Lily Nicole Endre.
Jacob Robert Jenkins.
Caitlin Dawn Ferris.
Skylar Nicole Lewis.
Kainoa Joseph Griffith.
Layla Marie Aziza Lockett.
Tyler Neil Hamajima.
Sydney Reese Moriello Crozer.
Taylor Elizabeth Hassett.
Sienna Ray Nicholson.
Braden Nathan Herbert.
Alexis Gabrielle Matias Nunez.
Matthew James Hunt.
Jocelyn Keohilani Paguan.
Louise Ledent.
Tennyson Park.
Ava Pearl Lockerman.
Abigail A. Paulson.
Atticus Scott Melgar.
Terrence Michael Pittman.
Emily Sue Nielsen.
Anthony Neil Perez Ricasa.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Ollinger.
Paulo Reese Saito.
Jack Vincent Page.
Hopena Michiko Ross.
Sophia Isabel Patena.
Liliana Rose Schuth.
Hannah Marie Pemberton.
Taya Autumn Sear.
Daniel Mateo Pineda Manjarez.
Caitlin Ann Sheasley.
Kira Lynn Putman.
Haley Ray Smith.
Riley Rich.
Joshua Wesley Truman.
Marley Madison Roberts.
Christopher Michael View.
Renee Donnell Savard.
Gregory Gordon Wise.
Emily Carey Schwartz.
Aracela Bell Boatwright.
Julie Shaban.
Charlotte Nora Hampton Crawford.
Eric Charles Shriver.
Valentina Darmasaroja Rosario.
Natalie Marie Tartadian.
Armando Joel Guerrero.
Campbell Lorraine Wick.
Jalen Michelle Rentisi.
Jacob Wilson Woodbury.
Zion Bernard Whited.
Gavin Christopher Kekoa Twist.
Abigail W. Alpuche.
Franco Xavier Carwachin Alcantara.
Cassandra Naniloa Andrews.
Sierra Sidney Dennis.
Jorge Alfredo Arias Hernandez.
Erica K. Lani Irvin.
Raven Donnell Austin.
Georgia Kristen Glover.
Sanai Amaje Bell.
Andrew James Gerardo.
Josephine Emma Binsley.
Michaela Tejero Swenson.
Ashe Amit Bodenkar.
Brendan William Wyndham.
John Bracamonte.
Maddox Lee Abraham.
Jamie Sophia Briola.
Shane Michael Lee Alvarez.
Keely Addison Brooks.
Presley Celine Arancibia.
Delilah Reina Cabrera.
Michaela Armandi.
Erica Jean Bunton.
Caitlin Belen.
Braden Jeffrey Burns.
Xander Paul Benjamin.
Samantha Lauren Carr.
Ethan Allen Bird.
Adelaide Guri Choi.
Hannah Suzanne Bolton Woods.
Sydney Marie Colgate.
Alyssa Brazel.
Haley Ann Colvin.
Gabrielle Faith Brooks.
Madison Ann Cronister.
Chase Michael Burgess.
Sullivan Lawrence Davies Faircloth.
Kiana Brooklyn Van Bui Parham.
Jacob Daniel Denon.
Kristen Lynn Burns.
Hunter Joseph Howard.
Jessica Eliana Carey.
Jaden Eileen Dworkin.
Simon Joshua Carello.
Timothy Michael Ellis.
Gianna Addison Chow.
Ilya Romanovich Dubensov.
Sean William Cole.
Joshua Gregory Eaton.
Hannah Rose Colvin.
Kaylee Celeste Farmer.
Michael Cortez.
Marley Fafita.
Josiah Jordan Cunningham.
Whitney Ann Fish.
Luke Gordon Davis.
Piper Renee Galbraith.
Antonio Bobby Manuel Dragulescu.
Sophia Maria Garcia.
Louis William Dion.
Gavin William Garwood.
Carson Michael Dudzinski.
Myra Luz Angela Gomez.
Joseph Early.
Logan Scott Joseph Gordon.
Arnell Johan Narciso Espinosa.
Luke Owen Green.
Lily Marie Fama.
Kelly Jasmine Guillen.
Mary Elizabeth Ladd Feeger.
John Edward Gurley.
Stella Ryan Finnegan.
Jacqueline Haber.
Emily Catherine Flores.
Sarah Lynn Handelman.
Audrey Rose Gallagher.
Miriam Lynette Harris.
Tia Gar.
Jack Robert Heitzman.
Ayan Ghani.
Abigail Cecilia Hubert.
Malia Jade Gonzalez.
Nolan Benjamin Hyde.
Samantha Francis Gracia.
Joshua Iwani.
Amy Greenlee.
Samuel Mark James.
Dylan Michael Gunn.
Elijah Jaramillo.
Vanessa Victoria Gutierrez.
Gabriel Richard Jenkins.
Madeline Julia Hamilton.
Tara Lynn Giuliano.
Elijah Alfaldi Hahn.
Natalia A. Catras.
Selena He.
Kayla Rose Klein.
Victoria Sofia Enriquez Soto.
Alexandria Blue Lee.
Shania Rain Humus.
Jonathan Nicholas Licata.
Ksenia Jerusalimstev.
Jennifer Jean Lipanovich.
Angelie Michelle Islas.
Stephen Lomeli.
Michaela Kristen Jankowski.
Mary Elizabeth Lukasik.
Chrislyn Nuneza Jamie.
Jared Marino.
Eva Leona Mason Robledo.
Andrew Martyr.
Haley Genevieve Judah.
Conrad Anthony Mezerkevich.
Noah Michael Kanakis.
Sierra Alexis McCallum.
Lauren Carolyn Kieshian.
Sydney Angela McPherson.
Isaiah Zora Lakis.
Ethan Mack Mercer.
Faith Patricia Lewis.
Kaylee N. Middleton.
Devin Noel Line.
Sydney Ann Morrison.
Chloe Marie Logsdon.
Ottilie Coran Moss.
Alexander Long.
Alexis Paige Nelson.
Brooke Ellen Masiag.
Niall Declan O'Toole.
Georgia Kate Marshall.
Jaron Nicholas Orpia.
Elena Marie McCalla.
Monica Sofia Pacheco Clavasquin.
Alex Lee McKnight.
Luciano Paz.
Caitlin Ann Mefford.
Emma Madison Perales.
Christopher Ryan Mersch.
Jake Ryan Petty.
Bella Joy Morris.
Gavin William Pierce.
Arthur Laurent Morton.
Isaac Pratt.
Melissa Ann Massa.
Daniela Irene Planeta.
Emma Jolynn O'Grady.
Noah James Price.
John Douglas Oliver.
Rylas Mikhail Matias Rabago.
Seth Ortiz.
Leslie Ramirez.
Joanna Victor Pamucheva.
Natalia Renee Rasmussen.
Jace Braden Pachalis.
John Albert Rapetti.
Nuvia Palayo.
Evan Michael Richardson.
Carter James Perico.
Ryan M. Roberts.
Ashley Renee Phillips.
Olivia Abigail Rogers.
Ben Cooper Pippin.
Corinne Nicole Romo.
David Edward Pompey.
Grace Elizabeth Rusinski.
Braley Price.
Avery Lynn Salerno.
Angeli Hannah Koreshi.
Ethan Edward Schultz.
Inian Rajnikant.
Yash Vipul Shah.
Amanda Lynn Ramos.
Jake Ryan Sheeran.
Juliana Isabella Rivera.
Kaylee Ashlyn Signor.
Joshua Esteban Rodriguez Gutierrez.
Cole Christian Skogstead.
Vivian Romero.
Madeline Erica Smith.
Natalie Addison Rosenberg.
Arya Elin Soldwish.
Anthony Shahinov.
Anthony Joseph Stalteri.
Jason Marcos Santos.
Noah Charles Staves.
Kendall Rose Zalitsky.
Charlotte Carolyn Swenson.
Noah Tate Takeo Shebek.
Haley Paraiso Tabon.
Joseph Daniel Ship.
Tiana Robin Vicuna Hernandez.
Jalen Michael Sims.
Jacob Tinoco. Breck Peter Van Huysen.
Robert Smith.
Martin Joseph Vowinkle.
Tyson Lance Smith.
Aubrey Kate Wagner.
Christine Grace Gutierrez Sonoy.
Natalia Elizabeth Walsh.
Valentina Isabel Storino.
Elena Gutierrez Willingham.
Chase Stephen Swint.
Autumn Claire Zimmerman.
Gabriel Connor Tan.
Mark Jonathan Abijmil.
Louis Andre Segueras.
Adrian Aguilar Bazan.
Alexis Anna Vasil.
Nicholas Christopher Anzaldo.
Ariana Marie Villarreal.
Tyra Mian Baldwin.
Vanya Vukic.
Jonathan Arbelli.
Colin Burton Wagner.
Ethan Belen.
Zane Valentina Warner.
Zachary Tyler Bertuzzi.
Theo Ayana Wilson.
Calvin Stephen Faustino Librada. Jacques Charles Andres Briand.
Shelby Reeves.
Dominic Allen Blackley.
Ibrahim Ahmed Abdallahi.
Venus Bonilla.
Rafael Elias Adolf.
Jacob Anthony Braun.
Ayla Jade Anderson.
Joseph Jackson Brown.
Alyssa Renee Arango.
Robert Levi Burns.
Tyler Charles Baldwin.
Sylvestre Alexander Kawe.
Alexandra Farinas Barat.
Nathaniel Chavez.
Jaden Lee Bell.
Gavin Merrick Chase.
Carol Christopher Bibbings.
Lilia Rachel Combs.
Nevea Bonilla Acosta.
Cassidy Ivy Corrieri.
Isaiah Marcel Botley.
Tiana Erica Crawley Milton.
Elijah Bressler.
Diana Kelly Sinagorak.
Daniel Aaron Brown.
Tyler Logan Davidson.
Harold Edward Cale Cazolas.
Dominic Michael Davis.
Lucas Ezekiel Camacho.
Sienna Therese Delcy.
Angel Carrillo.
Nopnicha Diotragul.
Jacob Chavez.
Jordan Dario Dudley.
Shayana Kanani Okealoha Shing. Sophia Lily Colon.
Catherine Kiera Elliott.
Kiana Cordona.
Michael James Kalani Duff.
Jaden Anne-Marie Cotugno.
Aisha Angelica Espinel.
Chloe Powell Crenshaw.
Gabrielle Jade.
Rosalie Alea Cruz.
Robert Logan Fielder.
Dante Dwayne Dawson.
Clarence Wesley Gallegos.
Janelle Elise Diaz.
Hector E. Garcia Castro.
Draven Marie Dolan.
Hannah Gonzalez.
Naela Diane Dunson.
Miles Lee Griffin.
Alexandra Athena Zanakaridis.
Gabriela Rose Gutierrez.
Ethan Jeremy Enns.
Sienna Huerta.
Enrique Augusto Bogo Esteves.
Nicholas Hatch.
Adine Fana.
Vanessa Marie Herndon.
Daniel Ferrer Vega.
Olivia Marie Hoskins.
Caitlin Marie Foster.
Reed Edward Howard.
Luke Ignacio Garate.
Hamilton Charles Hunsaker.
Mariana Bella Garcia.
Jack Daniel Levon Fernandez.
Stephen Mikel Gonzalez.
Ryan James Harden.
Eva Isabella Goodman.
Chanel Heavenly Colbert.
Russell Kyle Granich.
Lamont Johnson.
Anthony Jordan Gutierrez.
Isabella Chloe James.
Owen John Halpin.
Christopher K. Gasbarian.
Dean Hart.
Caleb Allen LaGrange.
June Blossom Hernandez.
Bryson Xander Kemp.
Austin Dito Hoffman.
Mariana Manon.
Victoria Huerta.
Cassidy Margaret Kesson.
Jordan Emily Isaac.
Vincent Michael Kissel. Zachary Chase LeBlanc.
David Alexander January.
Savannah Rose Lopez.
Savannah Marie Kaus.
Derek Anthony Jaime Lorenzo.
Dylan Jacob Kaufman.
Emiliano Abraham Padilla Tapia.
Alexander David Hudon.
Zachary Ryan Lovato.
Alexander Kim.
Lindsay Jean McGee.
Natasha Laura Katz.
Carson J. Manley.
Taylor Johnson.
Chloe Sofia Angelina Martinez.
Dahlia Ida Patricia Carrera.
Noah A. Gould.
Kai Ryder Leap.
James Edward McBride.
Zoe Crinsick.
Gino Joseph McCoy.
Brian Least.
Keegan McFeeters Macias.
Julianne Ali Liasos Lontop.
Ashton David Miller.
Sydney Annette Lopez.
Riley Talon Milner.
Dylan Bradley Lovato.
Angie Momax Casellas.
Alexander Samuel Loya.
Anthony Milton Mondragon.
Sarah Christine Malcolmson.
Christina Leticia Moraine.
Fiona Francis Mann.
Santi Rosales Morao.
Gaia Margutti.
Lilia Ryan Murray.
Justin Mazonas.
Michaela Ray Lindsay Navarre.
Jaden Lee McCabe.
Michaela Gloria Nix.
Caitlin Nicole McNeese.
Tatiana Elizabeth Oriana.
Jeremiah Wesley McQueen.
Jacob Christopher Ochoa Dombrowski.
Billy Lee Miller.
Quinn Noel Paulinelli.
Lola Moynier.
Chanel Pazo.
Mariana Momax Casellas.
Aaron Clark Constantino Peregrina.
Evan Lillian Mooney.
Joseph Anthony Perry.
Sofia Milagros Mosca.
Adeline Rose Pollard.
Jaden Lee Murray.
Genevieve Louise Powell.
Mina Naruz.
Kobe Ethan Ryder.
Morgan Renee Naibel.
Jesus Ramos.
Eduardo Antonio Noriega.
Mark Antonio Reyes.
Gabriel Williams Oliveros.
Ava Rizvanajad.
Destiny Sharon Ortiz Chavez.
Valerie Victoria Rivas.
Christian Page.
Sonia Romano.
Roman Kent Park.
Nolan James Roos.
Erica Eunice Peralta.
Kiana Cecilia Nishizuka Sablan.
Zachary Taylor Petrie.
Gabriela Lillian Sanchez.
Severin Posey.
Madeline Alexis Sandoval.
Zachary Paul Quinton.
Chase Schools.
Cynthia Ramirez.
Isaac David Scott.
Jason Rawlings.
Landon Siyoshi Seki.
Andrea Karina Richardson.
Sawyer Jameson Shirk.
Michael Edward Rodriguez.
Kylie Shin.
Justin John Rich Piache Perez.
Brooke Ann Simpson.
Yasmin Nevea Romero.
Kyler J. Spearin.
David Ernest Eugene Russell.
Ellie Lynn Stevens.
Adan Xavier Saldana.
Ismail Alexander Sube Tabor.
Samuel Brian Sanchez.
Fa'amanu Harjit Tawala.
Joanna Saji Carapanga Santos.
Taylor Nicholas Tedesco.
Caleb Grace Scott.
Logan Thomas.
Sarah Catherine Seith.
Jackson Charles Thompson.
Madison Sepulveda.
Chloe Tran.
Lucille Rihanna Schenkel.
Ulysses Valenzuela.
Madison Sheriff.
Maximus Ricardo Canals.
Tegan Rainier Smith.
Nicholas Herschel Lee Setterstrom.
Samuel Ulysses Selva.
Vanessa Cali Reyes.
Ashton Jane Smith.
Ashlyn Dora Lee Royce.
Jamerson Elliott Suttles.
Jazaniah Dynasty Elaine Rudd.
Kevin Caleb Taylor.
Noor Zainab Sayed.
Dominic Xavier Thomas.
Tyler James Ziegler.
Chase Alexander Stanton.
Charlie Rose Smith.
Ruin Isley Stevens Masterman.
Wynn Valentin.
Darnell Raymond Thompson.
Ava Michael Lucia Vizzi.
Angelina Celeste Toigo.
Genevieve Elizabeth Vodica. Jace Michael Whalum.
Avis Remeses Rose George Vaca.
Kaylee Jean Williams.
Jonathan Joel Valenzuela.
Caden Wilson.
John Carmine Vento.
Enochi Sarah Yokozeki Ostrowski.
Lee Min Tuan Tivo.
Joanna Zamudio Cervantes.
Maddox Westmore Volpone. Jackson Darby Wetman. Ocean Williams. Taylor Ann Wood. Let's go, Michael. We're waiting for you. Michael Alejandro Young. Brandon William Zatkovich. Kimberly Marie Zink. Alana Burney.
Class of 2024, please rise for the turning of the tassels.
Please take your tassel in your left hand.
On the count of 3, we will turn your tassels from right to left together as a class.
Ready?
1,
2,
3. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you.